Beautiful Cancers. What's going on, everybody? It's Am from CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your March 2022 tarot reading. As always, readings here are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. And if you want to check out my official social medias, you're more than welcome to. That's going to be linked down in the description below. So Cancer, let's get on into your reading here and see what we got going on. Starting out with the current energies here for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout the month of March 2022. What do we got coming in here for Team Cancer, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout the month of March 2022. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and check out your current energies. Taking a look at your first card, we have here the Star card. Hello. You could be connecting with an Aquarius for a few of you. Moving forward from that, we do have here the Emperor. And then lastly, for the Cancerians, we got here the Seven of Swords. Oh God, man, we were on a good start and then we got here a Seven of Swords. So you could be dealing with a Aquarius, you could be connecting with a Aries or possibly an air sign. But let's have a look. We have the Star and we have the Emperor. So the Star, I feel, is talking about something here being aligned, Cancer, because, you know, we all know that saying, the stars are aligning. So I definitely feel like coming into your month of March, things are showing up in a way that are looking good for you. Things are aligning for you. But then here comes in the Emperor. So the Emperor is that energy of control, right? Anytime you see the Emperor, this is the energy that can represent a boss. It can represent, you know, feeling like you need to be in control of some sort of situation. Immediately what I'm hearing from my spirit guides is do not confuse divine timing and alignment with the sense of having to control the situation. There's this energy here that your guides are trying to say, Cancer, that it's like things are going to play out in a divine way. Don't interrupt it, is what I'm hearing for you coming into your month of March. So don't try to stop what the divine is aligning and setting up for you. You know, there's something wonderful that's in the making for you right now, and the more that you try to interrupt that with being in control of things that you are not in control of is what's going to push you away from getting more in alignment with what's meant for you. You know, that's what I really feel like that Seven of Swords is all about. You know, anytime we see the Seven of Swords in the tarot, it could represent somebody's deceiving you, somebody's doing something they shouldn't be, but it also could represent the ideology of self-deception. So I definitely feel like self-deception here may be at play, but it's not necessarily that you realize you're deceiving yourself or you realize you're putting yourself in a bad position. It's kind of like unaware or unconsciously screwing yourself when the divine here is trying to grant something big for you. So there's some sort of alignment, Cancer. I'm not sure yet. Let me get into the details in a little bit, but here's the gist of it so far. You're being divinely aligned to somewhere really good, but I think that in the month, you kind of get wrapped up a little bit into trying to control too much to the point where it throws you off course. Let go of all control this month, especially for the things that are outside of yourself. Let the divine continue to align you to where you're supposed to be going, because wherever the divine's aligning you, it's aligning you to somewhere wonderful, you know? But be mindful of control. Be mindful of trying to control things out of your element, out of your control, because it feels to me that the more you do that, the more you throw yourself off course is what the guides are saying, okay? Now let's have a look here real quick at what you're going to be dealing with in the month of March. What are Cancers going to be dealing with in March 2022? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout March 2022. What are they dealing with? And what do we have? We have here the Empress. Okay, we could be connecting possibly with a Libra. We also got here the Devil. We have here the King of Wands, and we have here the World card. So, the Empress card here to the Devil. The Empress represents growth. The Devil usually represents stagnancy. You know, the Devil can represent feeling trapped, feeling stuck, feeling tied and bound, you know? Keep in mind, the Devil here represents Capricorn, and the Empress here represents Libra, so you could have either of those prominently in your chart, or you could be connecting with one of those types of zodiacs. So, with the Empress here to the Devil, it almost feels to me like the universe is saying there's so much room here for growth, but instead of accepting this growth and taking this growth, you are still being tied and bound and set in your ways. So Cancers, I'm almost kind of feeling a little bit of stubbornness that's unconscious. It's like stubbornness you're not realizing in the month of March here. There is so much room and opportunity for growth coming into your month, but you're set in your ways. You're tied and bound to the way you're used to perceiving situations, the way you're used to doing things and handling situations, when things could be dealt in a better manner. Now, we also have here the King of Wands, and we also have here the World card. So the King of Wands is the card that talks about taking action, but the way that I look at the King of Wands is that it's a room to take action, it's an opportunity to take action, but all the King is doing is sitting. So the King of Wands in this situation is like, Cancer, you have so much power, okay? You, in this staff, imagine the staff as the Ace of Wands. You have so much power this month to make some wonderful things happen, but you're sitting down instead, focused on the wrong thing. You're not focused on what you can create, you're focused elsewhere, okay? The King over here isn't even looking at the staff, the King is looking off into the distance. So it feels to me like coming into the month of March, your guides are trying to say, Cancer, you have your eyes on something completely different instead of what we're aligning for you right now in your life. So with the World card showing up here, Cancer, it's almost like you're missing out on what Spirit's trying to show you, what the Divine's trying to create for you, because your focus is on the wrong type of thing, okay? Now, keep in mind, guys, coming into your month here so far, you know, this message might resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't apply it to you, but coming into your month here so far, things are looking magical, but the main issue I was seeing right off the bat is that you're focused on the wrong thing. Maybe you're trying to control something that is way beyond your control, and that's keeping you stuck. This month has a lot of opportunity for growth for you. This month has a lot of opportunity for blessings for you, but it's like you're trapped or you're set in your own ways, and this energy of stubbornness is almost blocking you from seeing the blessings that are trying to flow on in. Now, Cancer, I know this entire reading sounds like I'm just here trying to chew you guys a new one. I'm not trying to cut your ass, Cancer, or make you feel any type of way, because sometimes the universe needs to kick your butt with some tough love, and it kicks my butt with some tough love every day. So from God's ears to yours, I gotta kick your butts with some tough love. So there's something you're being very stubborn about. I'm gonna try to get more information about that, but stop focusing on the wrong things. Instead, listen to what the Divine is trying to tell you. Tune in, see what's really going on. It feels to me like you're focused on the wrong thing, meaning that you're getting sidetracked by some sort of illusion when there's something else that should be your main focus. Let's go ahead and see where things are going for Cancers. Where are things going to be going for Cancers, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. During the month of March 2022, where are things going to be going? And what do we have? We have here a 7 of Wands. We also have here the 10 of Wands. Oh boy. Moving forward from that, we got here the 10 of Pentacles, and we got here the King of Cups. So, 7 of Wands here to the 10 of Wands, Cancer. Okay? So, here's the thing. 10 of Wands minus the 7 of Wands, that creates the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands talks about the distance between you and something else, or something that's off in the distance, right? So 10 of Wands, that's a card that talks about burdens. 7 of Wands, that's a card that talks about blockages. So the more that you are kind of consumed by your burdens, and the more that you're kind of pushing yourself away, is the more distant you are from the thing you actually want, which is the 3 of Wands. So that's kind of the message that I'm seeing coming through here. You know, 10 of Wands minus 7 of Wands creates the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is talking about the distance between you and what it is you want. The reason why there is distance between you and the things you want in your life is due to a 10 of Wands energy, which is talking about being focused on the things that are bringing you down instead of the things that are bringing you up. And 7 of Wands is kind of that energy of like pushing away the good stuff from coming in, because you may not be focused right now on any of the good stuff happening in your life. So I really keep picking up on this energy that your spirit guides are saying, Cancer, you're focused on all the wrong things, and this is why you're missing out on where we're trying to align you, where we're trying to take you. You know, your guides in the universe want nothing but the best for you. That's always how it's going to be. They want nothing but the best for you. They want to align you to the best place they can. But if you're not willing to work with them, then you're going to stay where you're at. And I keep getting that energy once again with the Devil, that you're very stuck in your ways. You're very set in your ways, Cancer. So because you're not looking beyond the way you naturally are, it's why you're remaining stuck. So for example, Cancer, what are some of the wrong things you're focused on? Well, maybe in the month of March, you're too focused on things that bring you down instead of things that bring you up. Are you inherently negative this month? Have you been negative recently, Cancer? Ask yourself these types of questions. Have you been bringing yourself down consistently? Have you been hanging around the wrong type of crowd? Have you been consuming content that's constantly low vibrational? Have you been low vibrational towards others and yourself? Ask yourself these types of questions and take a look at where you're investing your energy. If you're investing your energy in a lot of negativity, there's not a way for you to get a positive return from that. And at the same time too, if your focus has been on the fact that nothing's going your way, nothing's working out, nothing's aligning for you, how would you be able to see the alignment if you're telling yourself it isn't there? Even if it is there, you'll never see it. Remember, you can only see something if your eyes are open to it. In general, you can only see something if you're open to it. So I think that what your guides want from you this month, Cancer, is to keep an open mind. The more you keep telling yourself that nothing's going your way, nothing's working in your favor, everything's shit, the more you keep embracing that negativity and being in that very tunnel vision type of mind, the more you're not going to see where you're being guided, where you're being directed, and where you're being aligned to by the divine, okay? So this is you basically missing out on exactly everything wonderful that's currently aligning for you because you're choosing not to see it. Whether you're choosing to consciously or unconsciously, you're making these decisions. Because Cancer, I'm not going to sit here and say you're consciously trying to screw yourself. No, you just may not be realizing that you're screwing yourself. And that's the point of tarot readings, right? To point out where things are going wrong so we can align you to a path where things are going right. So either way, moving forward into where things are going, we have here the Ten of Pentacles. We also have here the King of Cups. Things are going to go to really good, happy moments, Cancer. Things are going to go to very stable and awesome times. But just remember, the only way you're going to get there quicker is if you're willing to open up your eyes to where the divine is actually taking you. Now you're going to ask me, well, Ant, how do I do that? Well, first, what you're going to do is you're going to start to be aware of what you're giving your energy to, Cancer. In the month of March, if you're letting little things irritate you, if you are constantly putting yourself down, if you are surrounded by low vibrational things, if you are consuming a lot of low vibrational content or being low vibrational in your life or to other people, you need to become aware of your actions, the things surrounding you, and the ways that you're feeling. And if those are lining up with nothing but negativity, you're focused on the wrong thing. Remember, where your attention goes is where energy flows. So if we're constantly giving attention to negativity, we're going to keep flowing negativity back into our lives. So ask yourself these types of questions. Become aware of your behaviors and what you're surrounded by and what you've been investing into. And if a lot of it is on the wrong things, if a lot of it is on stuff that's not going to take you to a happy place, that right then and there is what needs to be redirected. Instead of having your energy focused on what's taking you to lower vibrational places, redirect your energy onto what's going to make you have a more better mindset, be more positive, be in a better mood. Redirect your energy towards things that are going to make you feel better. And once you do that, and you start to kind of slowly escape the negativity that you've been consumed in, then you get to start to see the things going on in your life that are actually positive, the things going on in your life that are actually working for you. And then little by little, you start to see where you're being aligned to next, okay? So the only way you're gonna see what the divine is really doing for you is if not only you're keeping an open mind, but you're having more of a positive perspective. When you're in your higher vibrational form, you see the good side of things that are working out for you instead of the bad things that are working against you, okay? All right, let's go ahead and see what your spirit guides have to say over here for Cancer, please. What do Cancer spirit guides have to say to them coming into the month of March 2022? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Are there any dire or important messages coming in here from Cancer spirit guides throughout March 2022? All right, we have a High Priestess wanting to come out, which is your spirit guide saying it's time to connect, it's time to tap back in, Cancer. We also got here a Three of Cups. Moving forward from that, we have here the Knight of Pentacles, and we have here the Six of Swords. So, Knight of Pentacles to the Six of Swords. Slowly but surely, things are going to get better for you, Cancer. Slowly but surely, things are going to be awesome, but you have to be willing here to work with us. Your guides really want you to work with them again, okay? They're really asking you to listen to them because they feel like that Devil card once again. You've been so stuck and so set in your ways. Cancer, you've been a little stubborn recently, and because you've been having this difficulty of escaping your ways, such as being focused on the wrong thing or the negative thing instead of the positive one, your guides have been having difficulty reaching you, okay? They want to contact you, but not about your extended warranty. So your guides want to talk to you here, okay? Knight of Pentacles here to the Six of Swords. Slowly but surely, you're going to move to a better place, right? Three of Cups. Slowly but surely, life's going to get better for you, but it'll only get better for you if you look at the things that are getting better. You know, if you live your life constantly focusing on what's wrong and constantly focusing on problems, you're never going to focus on solutions. All right? All right, Cancer. Before we jump to the outcome here, I want to try to give you guys a little bit more of a clear perspective of what I picked up from this reading here today, okay? So coming into your month of March, looking at the current energies that we first had, you had here the Star card, the Emperor, and the Seven of Swords. The Star card, the Emperor, and the Seven of Swords was saying that you are in a place right now of aligning to better things. But unfortunately, it feels like you have been trying too hard to control the things you couldn't change. The things that you're upset about, the things you've lost, the things you missed out on. Maybe you've been trying to control your past, or maybe you've been resentful of your past because certain things didn't go your way. Maybe you've been, upset about wanting something to change that just hasn't been able to. And it feels to me like the universe here has seen that you have been trying to control things that you couldn't simply change. And because your focus has been on the things you couldn't change, or the things that are low vibrational, or the things that make you upset, you got into a very negative place. And with that being said, it has pushed you off course from seeing the blessings that are currently being lined up for you. When I took a look at what you were dealing with the Empress to the Devil. The Empress to the Devil said, you have so much potential and room for growth this month, Cancer, but because you're so set in your ways with this Devil card right now, it's nearly impossible for you to see the amount of growth you can achieve and the wonderful things that can come in. With the King of Wands here to the World card, this was also another message based upon what you were dealing with, saying that if you constantly continue to stay stuck in your ways, Cancer, you're not going to have that new beginning, you're not going to have that positive place you want to be, or you're not going to get there because you're going to stay stuck in this cycle. So you were definitely trapped and caught up in a cycle of negativity that was making it incredibly hard for you to see where you were being aligned to next and to see the blessings that were in the making for you. Based upon where things were going, 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands, this was essentially saying because you're so invested in your negativity, it's blocking you from seeing the blessings coming in. And then, of course, 10 of Pentacles, King of Cups, blessings are going to come into your life regardless, but they can come in a hell of a lot quicker if you open yourself up to the fact that blessings are currently manifesting all around you. Blessings are currently being created all around you. I want to go back to that same message that the universe and your spirit guides are always looking out for you. They're always wanting the best for you. They're always trying to set up the best things that they can for you. And in life, we're going to all, have misfortunate situations happen, and we're all going to have negative moments and crazy things go on. But the more attention and time and investment we keep giving to that, the more we're missing out on the good stuff that's being in the making, So that's here what your guides really wanted you in the month of March to really focus on. Don't focus on what you already missed out on, what didn't go your way. If there are certain things upsetting you and bothering you, you're allowed to feel how you feel, but the more you keep investing into that and shifting your belief away from the fact that good things can happen, the more you're going to be stuck in this energy of negativity. So they really want you here to open up your eyes to the fact that blessings are being created for you right now. And that's the truth for everybody on a daily basis. Blessings are being created for everybody each and every single day. So Cancer, open up your eyes right now. Open up your mind. Open up your heart to the fact that there are blessings currently manifesting and being created for you right now in the background. You may not see them yet, but they're out there. Good things are coming for you. Good things are happening for you. Keep your eyes open for that. Keep your heart open for that. Keep your energy open for that. Instead of constantly continuing to have your awareness and all of your energy flow into a pool of negativity, stop focusing on the things that don't make you feel good and start embracing the things that do. Because if you'd want to live a more happier and positive lifestyle, you wouldn't start doing that by constantly being in a negative place or focusing on negative things or being surrounded by negative things. If you wanted to live a more positive lifestyle, you would start to embrace things that make you feel good. Surround people that embrace you, people that make you happy. Do things that make you happy. So it's time to go ahead and shift gears, Cancer, okay? I feel like your guides were saying you've been off course for a while, you've been stuck in your ways. And when I keep mentioning the sentence of saying stuck in your ways, every person has a high vibrational side, everybody has a low vibrational side. So you've been stuck in your low vibrational ways, Cancer, However you are when you're in a low vibrational place, that's the ways you've been stuck in. And that's what your guides are trying to get you out of, all right? Let's look at the overall outcome, though. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus during the month of March 2022. What is the overall outcome here for Cancer? And what do we have? We have here the Knight of Cups. I like it. I like it a lot, Cancer. Knight of Cups here says you're moving forward. Knight of Cups here says you're moving forward with fulfillment. Knight of Cups here says you're going in the right direction. So I definitely see you guys here shifting your energy. You're definitely shifting gears. You're not going to be stuck in that negative place where that's all that you are focused on and that's all you feel trapped and surrounded by. You're making a change here, okay? Instead of being focused on the burdens or focused on the problems, it's time to start focusing on the solutions. So that's really good here for you, Cancer. I like that. You're focusing on the potential you have this month, you know? Screw all the shit that didn't go my way. Let's look at all the potential of growth in regards to things that can go my way. You know, I can't control the things that didn't work out for me, but what I can control is what I do about it now. What I can control is what I want to create right now, what I want to focus my energy to right now, you know? And by doing that, the universe here is happy. Your guides are happy because you can continue to get aligned to where you want to go, but now you can start to see the blessings being revealed to you, okay? If you're not in a frequency where you can genuinely see good things happening around you and good things lining up for you, you're not going to see them. But now that you're changing your frequency, Cancer, you're going to be able to see the good things happening for you, okay? The good things that are aligning for you right now, that the divine has been working so hard and so effortlessly, or sorry, with a lot of effort, excuse me, to make happen for you, okay? So continue to keep your eyes open here, Cancer, and I'm sure you're going to see some wonderful things in the making coming into your March 2022. All right, Cancer. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. If you're new here, consider subscribing. And with that being said, Cancer, enjoy March, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love to my Cancer peeps, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.